All right, you guys, I have done my eyebrows off camera. I used the Mary Kay, and this is going to be the Precision Brow Liner. This is the shade Black Brown, and it looks like this. It looks like a tiny little baby eyeliner. It's supposed to give you a little bit more precision to go in and create hair-like strokes. So, I actually wanted to get a little rambunctious up in here because that's how we play, how we do it. And I wanted to show you guys as well that with the same palette that we did our face, we're gonna do our eyes and how great and beautiful that's going to look. So you don't really have to, if you do actually get to go to the Bahamas, or if you're running on, you know, limited luggage, you can just do this for your entire face for every single day looks, and boom, you're gonna look amazing at all points in time. The great thing about Mary Kay as well, and again, if you don't have a consultant, you can go and click the link down below. But if you do have a consultant, you can also ask them for little baby travel sizes like this. This is a little baby travel size mascara. You guys, look at this brush. This is like so cute. The tiny little wand and the brush. I actually really prefer this because you can get really in, elongate your lashes. Beautiful. If you guys are interested, this is the Ultimate Mascara trial size, which is just fabulous. And then they also have the eyeliner in MK Black, which is gonna be this bad boy. This is again trial size, so you can't really stir it or anything. What you get is what you see. As you can see, guys, I have finished this eye. I applied my lashes because I love wearing lashes when I do my makeup. But you can see I did this entire eye look with the same face palette. So let's recreate this eye for you guys so you guys can see what I used. So I went in with a fluffy brush and I used both of the contour shades, which are gonna be both of these guys. I just swept it in, tap the excess, and go in for the crease. You almost want to fan it out just a smidge, not too bad. This is amazing for an everyday wear. This is great for a little bit of a date night. So for you guys and gals out there that want to create something a little bit more natural, but just looking a little bit, like I call this a soft glam, this is a great option. And just kind of circle it in, buffing, blending, buffing, blending. See the same concept. The trick here really lies on the fluffy brush. You want to make sure you have that brush nice and fluffy because that's what really helps you create the softness that we're looking. You don't want that harsh line there. So after that, I went in with this brush, which is also a fluffy brush, but not as fluffy as the prior one. And I went into the blush shade, the lighter shade right here, and I put it in, tap access, and I put that all over my crease. And you can build this up however many times you need to make it more intense. You can see there, she's popping really beautiful. Such a beautiful blush shade and an eyeshadow shade. Going back in with the first brush that we utilized, no product added. If you want to add a little bit of product, just go with a lighter shade of contour and just soften out where the matte contour shade is and where the shimmer blush is. Oh, look at that, that's so beautiful. And now you have a seamless transition between both of them. Oh my gosh. So, moving on to the lower lash line. Grabbing a brush like so. This is the one that comes in the Anastasia of Beverly Hills palette kits, but you could call this a packing brush. Just something a little bit more dense, a little bit more controlled for the lower lash line. I am going with the deeper bronzer shade, just tapping it ever so lightly, tapping back out the excess and going in very tight to your line. To meet that line you see there. I'm taking this only halfway because we're blending, and when we blend, it's gonna continue to move around, and I just don't want it to close my eye too much. I want this to be something very soft and crisp, almost like champagne. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the same brush with the fluffy part, and we're gonna touch on the powder. Remember, this is all based on your skin tone and skin type, so you might not use the same products that I am using, but you most definitely can build your own palette like I did. So I'm going in with the powder, the pressed powder with the tone, and I'm just gonna go in with this. Again, you can see yourself there, it's just not a mirror, and I really wanna make sure you guys take an amazing experience on how to do this and recreate it at home. So just tap the excess, and then go in, and you wanna bring it all the way. It's gonna give you a little bit of color and soften out that line so it's very seamless, very smoky. Hence date night, hence everyday work. And there you go, she's smoked out. So, what I also did using the little trial Mary Kay liner, this is the eyeliner in crayon, this is the black shade. I went in really tightly to my waterline and almost created a little baby wing connecting to both the upper lid and the bottom waterline lid, just to create a little bit more of this pulled effect. Just take your time very gently. We don't really want it to be that visible. What we want is just to create a little bit of a deepened effect. So it's okay if you take your time. Just want it as close and as clean to the waterline as possible. If it doesn't come out as tight or as clean to the waterline, it is okay. We're just adding a little bit of an extra step that just makes it look a little bit more glam, a little bit more pulled together. And the great thing about doing this for people that have smaller hooded eyes or almond eyes that don't want to make the eye look a little bit smaller, this just gives you a little bit of an effect without going too crazy. Very easy to apply actually. This crayon. So when you get to the end here, very gently just pull her up, creating that little baby wing. And you can already see how this kind of like, you know what I'm saying? And then almost in the waterline, not in the waterline, but almost in the waterline, you're gonna do the same, all just to the half point of your eye in the bottom. See that little baby wing? Oh, that makes me think of chicken wings. I love chicken wings. And there we have it. Go back in with this bad boy. The key here is to have everything soft. We don't really want anything hard. We just want to look really beautiful and natural with all of this makeup on. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to apply my lashes. I'm going to do that off camera. If you guys want to see a video on how I apply my lashes, leave the comment down below, request it. I will be so happy to do it. I will try different lashes so you can really explore the options. But I don't want to bore you on that right now. The focus here is skin and look, and we will be right back. All right, you guys, lashes are on. This looks beautiful. It looks so just like, oh, fresh. I think this is a beautiful everyday look for guys and girls that are trying to start wearing makeup and get comfortable with colors. This is a great transition shade for any color in the stream. All right, so let's put the finishing touches on these looks. We're gonna use the same highlighter that we did on the face, and we're gonna go in with another little bit of packing brush, and we're just gonna grab some on the brush, and in the inner corner of the eye, we're going to apply some just to brighten and wake up that little bit of eye there. I really like the shade to do that with, because it just brings you a little bit of like freshness, but without going too crazy. You can really see it here. Just looks beautiful and fresh and bright. If you want more intensity, which you know I already do, go in with your Fix Plus, spray that bad boy, wiggle it a little bit just so it's not too wet, and then go back into the same shade. You'll see a little bit more pickup there. And you can see how it looks just so beautiful. It's so crazy how incredible this shade is. And it's just so elegant and so soft and beautiful. I'm living for it. Now, what I'm going to do is, because we have this little bit of a warm, smoky, super soft, gentle eye, with the same brush, I'm gonna go in with the bottom highlighter. Again, I will be talking about the names of all of these guys. I'll be posting the pictures, but keep in mind this is all based on your skin tone, your undertones, and what works for you. So I don't want to promote these guys in particular, because what might work for me might not work for you, and I want to make sure you feel as beautiful and as confident with whatever you're using, not just because I was like, hey, look at this one. That's not how this works. It works, and this is entitled and made for you. You deserve that, girl. Don't blame me. So we're gonna go in with the deeper shade, which is what I have here, and I'm gonna go in on the brow bone, because it just gives you a little bit of like an ooh la la lifted moment. Listen, if you're not doing your brows, we need to have a conversation. Brows change the game. Almost like a C form. You don't want to go all the way in or all the way out. Just very gently. And the reason why we're using the same brush is because I'm gonna go in with the blending brush that we did the first eye contour with. But the reason why we want to use the same brush we did for the inner corner is because that's going to give it a little bit of an extra pop, but without being too, he is highlighted to the gods if you're going for more of a natural effect, of course. So going back in, just very softly, you're not really putting anything in, you're just softening out where the new highlight and the shade meets. There we go. Hi. So beautiful, so fresh. Let's jump into lips. So on today, if you guys haven't seen the video I made, there's a really fun trick on the semi-matte from Mary Kay. I will be linking that below so you guys can watch them, binge watch them. Video, we are working with the lips that are gel semi-shines, and these are the shades I will be using today. Such beautiful shades, and you're asking yourself, why such a dark one, why such a light one? Because when you see the video that I will link down below, it'll explain everything to make you look amazing in 2 snaps of a finger. So let's get to it. This is the final look. The lipstick shade that I was using to outline my lips and create a little bit more shape to the lip area is called the Berry Contour. Ooh, okay. And I literally didn't know that was the name. And the other one that I used for the entire lip area, that one is called the Raspberry Ice. I really love it. It's like a nice little nudie, pinky, like, how you doing? So this is the final look, you guys. I hope you have enjoyed our time together. I had such a good and fun time with you guys. I want to see you guys recreate this. Give the video a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. There is so much that we're doing with this channel, with a different variety of products. We're not just using Mary Kay. We're using Tarte, Jeffree Star. We're using Anastasia Beverly Hills. Girl, you name it, we're doing it. So with that said, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, share the love, stay safe in this pandemic, and stay beautiful, because we're not playing any games anymore. Hi, let's do this.